So for this video, we're going to discuss 16 best Gautama Buddha quotes on love, life, and peace. Number 1. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present. This means nothing in this life is to be feared. It's only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. The truth is, you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Life is a crazy ride, and nothing is guaranteed. Number 2. The trouble is you think you have time. So what does this mean? Why is it so important? And how come this quote appears in so many places? The reason why people keep saying the trouble is you think you have time is because when you're younger, time seems to move slowly. But as we age, it speeds up faster and faster. You gain this new perspective as you grow older. You reach new and deeper understandings about how time works and why you absolutely need to treat it like the precious resources it is and manage it right away. Number 3. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. It is important to understand that life is a journey, and we are a part of it. Happiness will never come to you if you keep on crying over things that you could not receive. You can understand the true meaning of happiness only when you are contented with all that you have. Remember that while you don't value the things you own, there are a lot of people who have been craving for them. You don't realize the value of all that you have, while people are not able to afford them, even they have been craving it for so long. Number 4. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. I strongly believe whatever happens in our life is the one which we already have thought in our mind. There are people who think, I wish this doesn't happen, and boom. That is the thing happen as you thought so. Instead of thinking what not, think what we want in our life to happen. Has it occurred in your life? I wish this doesn't happen, and yet it has and has ruined the entire scenario, and you keep cursing that it shouldn't have happened, when you are the reason that happened. Remember, what you are today is the fruit of you have pictured yourself in your mind. Number 5. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters. This tells us to live in the present moment and start new as we are born again. In this way, we can make the best of today and construct a wonderful life for us. Number 6. Train your mind to see good in everything. There's nothing good or bad. It is all about the perception that we have towards those things. Many times, we have certain preconceived notions about things around us. It is essential to understand that we must not only nag around the negative things, instead of try to look at the good or positive side of them. You must train your mind to look at the better side of things or situations. Every situation might appear to be negative in the beginning, but once you change your perception of looking at them, things will appear to be the other side of the coin. Number 7. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. These quotes illustrate that by helping others, we can in many ways help ourselves. Not that's the only reason we should help others, but it's a good reminder that we typically reap from benefits when we go out of our ways to lend a helping hand to our neighbors. This quote supports the notion that we are all in this together and we are all winning. Number 8. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. To quiet down the thoughts in your mind. When the thoughts subside, you can become quiet in the truest sense, and is a state of silence. You get access to your inner intelligence, also known as intuition. Number 9. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. As a grown-up, no one is going to punish you for your anger, not unless you allow it to manifest into physical actions that harm other people. You will, however, Be punished by anger itself. Anger clouds your clarity and judgment. It affects your mental health. Number 10. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own. My worst enemy is my memory. Our mind has the ability to imagine, to dream, to create, to invent, to communicate, to discover and change realities. However, it is that same capacity that sometimes plays cruel games with us. Attaching too much importance to your thoughts can be more harmful than helpful in certain situations. So it's important to be aware of the things that might influence your thoughts. Things like your emotional state, past experiences, or other individuals, such as the consumption of alcohol. Number 11. With our thoughts, we make the world. Everything in the world begins with thought. It all begins in the mind, and from there the world actually comes into being. This world is illusionary in that we believe the world was here first, and would be here regardless of our existence in it. However, this is not quite so. We are actively creating this world of form, and we create it with our minds. We are the creators of everything around us. This world does present many challenges, but we can make the world a better place by using our minds, being the creators that we are. Now is the time to start taking control of the immense power and turn it to some good use. Number 12. You only lose what you cling to. It's basically what we do when we hold on to things in an effort to find happiness and comfort. We don't just cling things that will give us joy, but we also cling to something because we're afraid to let go of them as well. The reason desiring causes suffering is because attachments are transient and loss is inevitable. Number 13. Rule your mind or it will rule you. You are not your mind. You are not your emotions. You are not your feelings. You are the observer, so actually you don't need to take them too seriously. Let them come and go in whatever form and shape, texture they seem to appear. Just watch them as if you are watching a TV show. Change the channel if you don't like a particular show. Even if you are unable to change the channel, just remember that it's just a TV program and you are in fact someone watching it. Number 14. Let the past make you better, not bitter. Well, one thing you can do is to make your past the tool of your success. Try to learn from the past and apply your experience to construct your future. And if you cannot do that, the best thing is to forget your past and start new. To be precise, your past life shouldn't be the reason of your failure. You should not give up that importance to your past, that it absorbs all the energy from you. So try to make use of your history positively. Number 15. The root of suffering is attachment. Attachment, desire, clinging, and grasping. You've probably heard these words spoken about negatively before. But what does attachment exactly mean? It is basically what we do when we hold on to things in an effort to find happiness and comfort. We don't just cling to things that give us joy, but we also cling to something because we're afraid to let go of them as well. The reason desiring causes suffering is because attachments are transient and loss is inevitable. Lastly, no matter how hard the past, you can always begin. We cannot go back and change our actions. We can only look to the future and focus on real actions that could change our lives for the better. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. All you need is a little encouragement and a positive outlook. Focusing not on the past, but rather the future and all the possibilities that it holds. The past can certainly be helpful to you in some cases, but it never has to be something that closes doors for you. As long as you stay positive and work hard, you can always find a way to bring about the future you would like to have, no matter what you have done in the past.